upper limb. So we're going to discuss about the anatomy of the upper limb. Anatomy of the upper limb. So we're going to see about the anatomy of the upper limb. Anatomy of the upper limb. Hello, is my voice is audible? Hello, is my voice audible? Hello, is my voice is audible? Oh, so good evening everyone. Today we're going to see about the topic of upper limb. Everyone. Today we're going to see about the topic of upper limb. That means it is working. So we will see about the anatomy of the upper limb. So first of all we see clavicle. First of all we see the topic of clavicle. First of all we will see the topic of clavicle. So clavicle. So this is the clavicle. This is the clavicle, and clavicle is a long bone which is placed horizontally. Okay, it is a long bone placed horizontally, and it is subcutaneous, and it is the first bone to ossify at the age of in the intrauterine life, which is at the 5th to 6th week. It is last to complete ossifications, and most common site of fracture is the medial two-third, and lateral one-third. So it is the most common site of fracture is here. You can see the sternum. So it is known as sternoclavicular joint, and here we have the acromion process connecting to the scapula. So it is acromioclavicular joint. The fracture here it is medial two-third and lateral one-third. Okay. Next we're going to see about the bone is the scapula. So next is we're going to see about the bone is the scapula. So it has a acromion process, which is like a which is the process, and you can have the body of scapula is like a leaf shape. Scapula is like leaf shape. You can feel scapula at the back of your body, and this one is the acromion process, and have the L-shaped bone which is placed like this. This is coracoid process, and have so acromion process. So this one is the acromion process. This is the acromion process, and this one is the coracoid process, and this one is the scapula. So we are going to see the scapula in the anterior view. This is the anterior view, and you can see the acromion process, which is the lateral side, and coracoid process, which is the medial side. And in here you have an attachment with the humerus, that is known as glenoid cavity. Which so glenoid cavity attaches the humerus with the scapula, and you can see the coracoid process and acromion process, and this is scapula anterior view, and that's the importance of this. And you can see the vertebral level of T7 is the spinous process, and you have now we are going to see about the scapula at the lateral at the posterior view. So the posterior view of the scapula, so you can see some. So this one is the spine of the scapula. Spine of scapula, and you can see this is spine of scapula, and this one is the acromion process, which is laterally, coracoid process, which is medially. So spine of the scapula at the level of T3, so that's the importance of this. And coracoid process short by head of biceps, and coracobrachialis and pectoralis minor for the tip of the coracoid process. Next we're going to see about the humerus bone. humerus bone. So humerus bone is like this. Okay, have you seen a humerus bone of some other thing? This one is the humerus bone. Sorry, it looked like something else. Okay, sorry, look like something else. Okay, this is the humerus bone. So I'm actually bad at drawings, and you can see this one is the humerus bone, and this is head of the humerus. This one is the head of the humerus. This one is the head. This one is the shaft. You all know everything has the shaft, and this one is the, so yeah, suppose this one is the median epicondyle, and this one is the lateral epicondyle, and here have the head and have the surgical neck here and anatomical neck here. So we have the surgical neck as well as the anatomical neck. Anatomical neck is not as much. So this one is the anatomical neck. This one is the surgical neck. Surgical neck. Okay. Surgical neck has its importance. We will see later. And you can see this one is the at the at the lateral border. You can see groove which is known as capitulum, which is round in shape, which connects to the radius, while uh, while yeah while yeah while center, you can see this one is the trochlea. It attaches to the ulna. So ulna, so you all know that ulna bone has olecranon process like this. Olecranon process like a hook. The hook is attached to the hook is attached to the trochlea, while the capitulum it attaches to the radial. Capitulum is attached to the radial bone, and median trochlea articulates to the ulnar nerve. And you have the radial and spinal groove, and you have the greater tubercle and lesser tubercle, and in between that greater tubercle and tubercle, you have a bicipital groove, and in that bicipital groove, so many muscles attached to that,